Yo, what is good YouTube? Dubs here, back with another video, guys. We have some more breaking news, notes, highlights, and observations from another day here in Chicago for Bears training camp. And in this video, we're going to discuss a couple of the young guys on the team that are really standing out so far and why I think that they can make a huge impact on this team next season. However, before we jump into all those details, make sure you guys do me a big favor by hitting that like button. It's going to help out the channel so much, just getting out to more Bears fans across the world. Also, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I will be covering the entirety of, free agency, sign or trades, training camp, preseason, and regular season, as well as live streaming games, which means tonight, Jets, Browns, Hall of Fame game. Be there. I will be live for that game, so if you want to watch it with me, make sure you guys join the family. But without any further ado, let's jump into today's Bears video. Now, a couple of guys who have been looking really good. I want to start off with Darnell Wright. The offensive lineman has really showcased his athleticism, his ability to, play multiple different positions, and just his versatility overall has been something to see. He's a first-round pick, a right tackle, a guard who can do multiple different things, but primarily it looks like he's going to be the starting right tackle for this team going forward. The offensive line looks really good. Braxton Jones, Tevin Jenkins, Cody Whitehair, Nate Davis coming over from Tennessee, and now Darnell Wright at right tackle. I think that this offensive line has what it takes to be one of the maybe top 5, top 10 in the NFL next season already. But the future is so bright for this offensive line here in Chicago as they continue to try to build a contender around Justin Fields by bringing in a guy like DJ Moore, who has been absolutely electric so far in camp. And not only DJ Moore in this wide receiver group is standing out, but Chase Claypool was having probably one of his best days so far yet in camp, and he was connecting with Justin Fields. Everywhere you look, you saw Chase Claypool doing something insane, and here's a catch right here in the back of the end zone. Just amazing work by this offense so far, and I think as they continue to ramp up Darnell Mooney and Tyler Scott gets more acclimated here in Chicago, I feel like this offense could be absolutely deadly going forward. And let's not forget, they got Khalil Herbert, who I love as a 6th-round running back back in 2021. You also have Dante Foreman, who looks like a downhill runner, looks like he just wants to run people over. And then you got Roschon Johnson, who's also a guy who maybe could get some work here next season. Now, let's move to the defense. Now, two defensive guys who have looked very good in the interior are Javon Dexter and Zach Pickens, the 2nd rounder and the 3rd rounder. These guys look like they could take over as the nose tackle and the D tackle, maybe even this year. They have been so good, athletic, freakish talent, and the Chicago Bears, I wouldn't say stole them, but they look really good so far in camp. And I would not be surprised if it comes day one of the regular season, we see DeMarcus Walker, Zach Pickens, Javon Dexter, and Trevis Gibson as the starting front four over here with the Chicago Bears. And now one more guy that I really want to talk about really quickly, or maybe even 2 guys or 3 guys here in the secondary, is Kyler Gordon. Looks amazing, and it looks like he really took the offseason seriously. He looks faster, stronger, more physical, and I think he just a better player coming into year 2. Now, another thing I want to mention real quick is a little bit of a maybe a training camp battle here. Terrell Smith and Tyreek Stevenson. Right now, they're giving Tyreek Stevenson the bulk of the first team reps, but don't be surprised if a guy like Terrell Smith absolutely shows out and goes crazy during the preseason games, because this guy has been really good so far in camp. And like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if he almost wins the job come regular season, but I do think he could be effective. I do think he'll be a contributor come the start of the season. Now, I just want to do this quick little video. We don't got too much to talk about. We should have some more to talk about in tomorrow's video when they have a longer practice, but make sure you guys do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the family. I will be covering the entirety of the season, so join the family, and also check out today's sponsor, Underdog, if you want to play some fantasy football and do some higher lows with me throughout the season. And I'll see you guys tonight, Jets, Browns. Make sure you guys come through, and I'll see you guys tonight. Peace. This video is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. And if you love playing fantasy sports like football, basketball, baseball, and so many other sports, but also love being able to win money, you're going to want to stick around for this whole segment. Introducing Underdog Fantasy, the ultimate platform for fantasy sports lovers. Do you want to experience the thrill of drafting your team and competing for huge prizes? Well, look no further. With Underdog Fantasy, you get access to a wide range of fantasy sports, including football, basketball, baseball, and so much more. But here's what makes Underdog Fantasy stand out from all of those other apps. They've got quick and user-friendly drafting process, a unique and exciting game formats, fair and competitive contests for all skill levels, and attractive bonuses and promotions. Not only can you draft teams and compete with others, but you can also play a game of higher and lower, which is personally my favorite thing to do on there, but you can potentially win 20 times the money you put down. And if you use code MattyDubs when you sign up, Underdog will match your first deposit up to $100. And what that means is basically when you deposit, let's say $100, they'll give you a free $100 to use and play with. Click the link in the description to get started, or head to the website right now to start dominating the fantasy world. And don't miss out on all the fun. Be a part of the Underdog community starting now. And don't forget, if you use code MattyDubs, they'll match your first deposit up to $100. Let's get started. Get into drafts with me starting today.